gentlemen, good evening. My name is Mary Woodard, and I'm an advisor for the Mayoral Business Association. I would like to say welcome and thank you all for attending tonight's Mayoral Forum. We appreciate everyone being here for what we believe is going to be an informative and educational event. The purpose of this forum tonight is to provide our Mayoral Business Association, the Swansboro Area Chamber of Commerce, and the community with an opportunity to learn more about the candidates vying for the mayor's position. Assisting with this forum tonight is Mike McHugh, Sorella Cochran, and Aaron Klein. Mike is the past president of the Chamber of Commerce and is also a Governmental Affairs Committee chair. He will handle our forum rules, information, candidates induction, and ask our questions. Sorella is also a past chamber president and a co-chair of the Governmental Affairs Committee and has an important job of keeping us all on schedule tonight. She's going to be the timekeeper of the time clock and letting our candidates know how much time they have left for their answers. Assisting Sorella with keeping the time is Aaron Klein. Aaron is the vice president of the Mayoral Business Association. In addition to keeping time, Sorella and Aaron will also alert our candidates that they have reached their allotted time. When candidates have reached their allotted time, they will sound a highly technical and chamber-approved timing device to let our candidates know that their time is up. Sorella and Aaron will now demonstrate our technical device. Once again, I want to thank you for attending this event tonight, and now I would like to call on Mike McHugh to be our podium for more information.
Thank you, Mrs. Woodard, and good evening, and thank you all for coming out tonight. This is a wonderful crowd we have assembled here tonight. And as Mrs. Woodard noted, my name is Mike McHugh, and I have the privilege tonight to serve as your moderator. Our plan tonight is as follows. First, we shall introduce our four candidates, and they will each have 1 minute to make an opening statement. Then, we shall begin with our questions. These questions were submitted by Mayoral Business Association members, Swansboro Area Chamber of Commerce members, and the community, and have been reviewed and approved by the Chamber's Governmental Affairs Committee. In the order in which these questions will be asked will be at random, and we are hopeful that we will have time for all questions to be asked. Each candidate will have 90 seconds to answer the questions when asked. Each candidate will be given an opportunity to answer a question first, and then consequently be the last to respond to a question. At the end of the official questions, each candidate will be given 90 seconds to present a closing statement. Prior to the 90-second closing remarks from the candidates, and with time permitting, questions submitted by tonight's forum attendees will be presented. These questions will have been reviewed by our Government Affairs Committee members prior to the start of the forum. So, at this time, I'd like to introduce our candidates in alpha order for their 1 minute opening statement, and we'll begin with Mr. Ayer. Mr. Ayer.
Thank you. Thank you all. Testing. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Stand up. All right. We were told we were sitting, so that's why I was sitting. I'd prefer to stand anyway. Well, I thank you all for coming out tonight. By now, I'm sure you've all seen the signs plastered all over town, and you'll probably be glad to see them go. Tonight, my platform is family values, small business, and tourism. But more importantly, these are my passions. Now, I came to Emerald Isle as a tourist as a young boy, and then moved here when I was 14 years old. My first job was in Emerald Isle as a painter for Land's End and a dishwasher at Rucker Johns. I later came and put carts on bags at Star Hill Golf Course. But really, what we have here tonight, after graduating from West Carteret and NC State with a business degree, I'm here to show you why I'm the best candidate for this job. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ayer. Mr. Barber.
Good evening. It's great to see everyone here tonight. My name is Eddie Barber. I live at 7517 Sound Drive. My wife is Jane Downs of Lewisburg. We've been married 40 years. We have 4 children. 3 of them are here tonight. Heather, who is a teacher at Broad Creek Middle School. Chris, who is the manager of our Ben & Jerry's at Emerald Isle in Jacksonville. And Andrew, who is the yard barber. 2 of my grandchildren are here tonight as well, Hillary and Cameron. I've been a resident of Emerald Isle for 21 years and a property owner for 35 years. I am running for mayor of Emerald Isle because I love Emerald Isle. I have a passion for Emerald Isle, and I want to give back to the community because it has given so much to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Barber. Mr. Staten.
How's everybody doing tonight? Great. My name's Brandon Staten. I'm 29 years old. I was a University of North Carolina graduate as well as a 2002 Croatan High School graduate. I live in Dearborn Dunes on 137 Doe Drive. I'm the marketing communications manager. Oh, sorry. Y'all can hear that. I'm the marketing communications manager at Transportation Impact. I'm running for mayor for a lot of the reasons that I think all the other candidates are running for, which is the passion that we developed for Emerald Isle. So many of the folks in the community that are here tonight are here for a reason, and that's because you care. I care as well, and I hope that I've demonstrated that through my public service since returning to the area from college. And win or lose, I will continue to do so. So thank you all so much for taking some time out of your evening to come hear what we all have to say. And I'm sure if any of us, if you have any questions of any of us, we'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Staten. And finally, Mr. Wells.
I'm Don Wells. I want to be your full-time mayor. I bring honorable and ethical leadership thanks to a Marine Corps career. I'm available to be your full-time mayor because I am retired. What did I do for the Marine Corps? I plan to build and sustain communities worldwide while dealing with federal, state, and local governments and foreign nations, to include the Red Cross and the mayor's office in New York City. I feel I'm qualified to do the job of mayor, and it would be my honor if you would allow me, if you would elect me.
Thank you, Mr. Wells. So let us begin with our first of 11 questions to the candidates, and we'll begin this question with Mr. Ayer, and the question is, what is your position on coastal insurance rates, and how will you use your position to lobby on behalf of homeowners and business owners of Emerald Isle? Mr. Ayer.
Well, to me, the bottom line is that our coastal rates are already 3 to 4 times higher than the rest of the state. Now, they're trying to continue to increase these rates as well, which is very concerning to all of us here. At some point, it's just going to have to stop. Now, we expect to pay a little more because we live here on the beach, on the coast, but not 3 to 4 times more. Something is clearly out of whack when it comes to that. Now, our town has already been in the process of communicating with the appropriate decision makers. Since the Insurance Commission, we settled with the NC Rate Bureau on a 19.8% increase this year, instead of a 30% increase, which they requested. So that's a minor victory, in my point of view. But that increase will start hitting you all, if it hasn't already, in the next couple of months. The main goal that we have here is to stop getting hammered by these increased insurance rates. And I think we've done a good job building as well. And the issue is now that the NC General Assembly, we're on their radar screen. So they are aware of this, so these rates should stop increasing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ayer. Mr. Barber.
Our rates are too high. I know at Ben & Jerry's, my rates have increased 31% in the last 2 years. It is unfair that we pay higher premiums than anyone else does in North Carolina. We need to lobby our state representatives and our state senators to seek relief. I talked the other day with our state senator and let him know my concern about this. For many small businesses and families on fixed incomes and our senior citizens, the rate is exorbitant. I would be in contact with our insurance commissioner, Wayne Goodwin, and let him know where we stand. As mayor, I will be your lobbyist. If I need to go to Raleigh at my expense, I will go to Raleigh and meet with Mr. Goodwin, and meet with our state representatives, and meet with our state senators, and let them know that we at Emerald Isle need relief. As mayor, I promise you, I will be your advocate on this issue. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Barber. Mr. Staten.
It's no secret that rising insurance costs aren't our favorite, consequence of living here on the coast. I'm gonna throw y'all a knuckleball. I know probably one of the biggest elephants in the room is the fact that I'm a young candidate. I don't have much experience, but what I do have is I have energy. I have passion, I have drive, and I work hard. And what I'll do as mayor is continue to lobby, as the rest of the town has done on our behalf, by substantiating that with data-driven analysis. The key to any argument is substantiating it with data. We have the data to prove that our insurance rates don't need to rise as much, as the federal government and everyone have mandated that they should. So what the town has already done is taken measures to reduce that rate, and basically it's up to us to be that voice for ourselves to continue